Good morning, my name is Jake Gobin. I work for Ryan Companies as a construction superintendent. I'm currently working on the Krause Gateway Center in downtown Des Moines. This is a long-term project and it started in August of 2015 and it's scheduled for completion in October of 2018. As a superintendent, my role is to oversee the day-to-day operations on the job site. My career path began as an apprentice in a carpenter's union. When I graduated 4 years later, I was a journeyman carpenter. I worked through as a carpenter for a few years and was made foreman. As a foreman, I ran a few guys on a small crew. I worked my way up from a foreman to an assistant superintendent. In that position, I ran my guys again, as well as a few subcontractors. A few years later, I graduated one more time to superintendent, where I run everything on the site, from subcontractors to self-perform work guys, to dealing with city officials. Anything that comes along usually has to run through the superintendent's office. On this project, we could have 10 to 20 subcontractors on site. Right now, we have 80 to 100 guys working every day. What I'd like to do today is take you on a quick walk through the job site and show you what some of those guys are doing. One of the most vital parts of any large job site is the tower crane. The tower crane behind me is 180 feet tall and it can reach 265 feet from its base. The tower crane is used to lift not only the steel that you see, but also formwork, unloading trucks, and any other materials that might be moved around on the job site. Tower crane operators are a very unique and in-demand skill set. To do that job, they usually attend some form of apprenticeship before moving out in the field and being trusted with that equipment. What you see behind me is some of the concrete that we've poured on this project. Concrete workers are usually one of the first trades on the job site. There are many types and uses of concrete, anywhere from walls, ceilings, foundations, and footings. Many people don't realize that pouring concrete is more complex than it seems. Just on this project alone, we've poured concrete from 40 feet below ground, and we will finish out pouring concrete 60 feet above ground. There's a lot of challenges to overcome. The men and women that perform concrete work earn an honest living. They have the satisfaction of going home and knowing that their efforts and hard work were a vital part of the success of the project. At some point during the building process, the mechanical systems will begin. I'm standing in the mechanical room where the plumbing, the HVAC, and the electrical systems are housed, and all of these systems feed the upper floors of the building. Mechanical systems are a major part of any project. On smaller projects, they could last a few days. Larger projects, they could last months or even years. The tradesmen that perform this work are highly skilled in their respective trades, and they almost always need to graduate from an apprenticeship program to perform this work. The great part about learning a skill like this is you not only learn in the classroom, but also on the job. So you learn a great set of skills when your training is complete. As you can see on this project, steel is another major aspect of the project. That's because of its strength, stability, versatility, and sustainability. There are many buildings that wouldn't be possible without the use of steel, and that's why on this project we've used over 4,000 tons of steel. The workers who erect steel on the job site are known as iron workers or welders. On this project, they've erected 6 stories of steel in about 18 months. To become an iron worker or welder, you'll still need to go through some form of an apprenticeship training to gain the skills necessary to do that work. One of the most universal trades on all job sites is carpentry. Each job site needs skilled carpenters to perform a wide range of tasks ranging from framing walls to detailed trim work. On this particular job site, carpenters are performing tasks such as the drywall and metal studs you see behind me, as well as formwork, safety handrail, and trim work. Like many of the other trades, carpenters need to be trained typically through an apprenticeship program which they graduate from and gain the knowledge necessary to come out and perform this work. What I've shown you today is a small piece of what happens on a commercial construction job site. It's important to remember that no two job sites are the same, and each comes with its own unique set of challenges. More than anything, we want to encourage those of you considering a job in commercial construction to take a serious look at it. It'll certainly be worth your time.